Remember Daisy Duke? The fearless, flirty firecracker from the Dukes of Hazzard? That's Catherine Bach, the woman who didn't just play a role, she defined an era. Back in the late 70s and early 80s, Catherine wasn't just America's sweetheart, she was the moment. Her denim shorts became legendary, her charm unforgettable, and her impact? Timeless. But behind the scenes, there's so much more to her story. After Dukes, Catherine continued her acting journey, appearing in TV shows, movies, and even stepping into the world of soap operas with The Young and the Restless in 2012. In 1990, she married entertainment lawyer Peter Lopez, and together they had 2 beautiful daughters. Family became the center of her world. Tragically, Peter passed away in 2010, a heartbreaking chapter that Catherine faced with incredible strength and resilience. Through it all, she remained grounded, devoted to her daughters, and passionate about charity work and empowering others. Through it all, she remained grounded, devoted to her daughters, and passionate about charity work and empowering others. Now in her 70s, Catherine Bach is still glowing, graceful, glamorous, and as magnetic as ever. From a small-town girl with big dreams to an enduring icon of style, strength, and heart, Catherine Bach's story is about more than fame. It's about legacy, love, and living boldly. In boots, of course. Denver Pyle, the man, the mustache, the legend. To millions, he'll always be Uncle Jesse from the Dukes of Hazzard, the heart and soul of the Duke family. Wise, warm, and always ready with a tough love lesson or a cup of black coffee. But Denver's story started long before Hazzard County. He was a Wubby-Poo Navy veteran, then a hard-working character actor in Hollywood, popping up in classics like Bonanza, The Andy Griffith Show, and Gunsmoke. With over 200 film and TV credits, he was the guy who made every role memorable, from cowboys to cranky uncles. Off-screen, Denver was a dedicated family man and philanthropist, giving back through ranching and children's charities in Texas. He passed away in 1997, but his legacy lives on, in reruns, in fans' hearts, and in every yeehaw that echoes through time. Denver Pyle. Then a television icon, now forever remembered. Sorrel Book, the unforgettable Boss Hogg from the Dukes of Hazzard. With that white suit, big belly laugh, and non-stop scheming, he turned a cartoonish villain into comedy gold. But off-screen, Sorrel was nothing like his character. A Yale and Columbia graduate, he spoke 5 languages and was a classically trained actor. From Broadway to serious dramas, he had range most fans never saw. He embraced Boss Hogg with humor and heart, making him iconic. And even under all that makeup, his talent always shined through. Sorrel passed away in 1994, but his legacy lives on, in laughter, in reruns, and in the unforgettable image of the man who ruled Hazzard County in a Cadillac and a 10-gallon hat. Waylon Jennings, the outlaw country legend with a voice like gravel and gold. To Dukes of Hazzard fans, he was the balladeer, the smooth-talking narrator who tied every wild episode together with wit and wisdom. And yep, that's his voice on the theme song. Just a good old boy. A tune that became as iconic as the show itself. But Waylon's story runs deeper. A pioneer of outlaw country, he broke away from Nashville's polished sound and carved a path with grit, soul, and truth. Hits like Luckenbach, Texas, and Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys made him a rebel icon. He battled addiction, found redemption, and stayed true to his roots till the very end. Waylon passed in 2002, but his voice still echoes, in country bars, on old records, and in every Dukes rerun. Waylon Jennings, then a rebel with a rhythm, now a legend who will never fade. James Best, forever remembered as Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane on the Dukes of Hazzard. With his goofy laugh, bumbling chases, and lovable charm, Roscoe was the lawman fans loved to laugh with, and sometimes at. But James Best was no fool. Off-screen, he was a seasoned actor with over 600 TV and film appearances. From Gunsmoke to The Twilight Zone, He worked alongside legends like Jimmy Stewart and Paul Newman. He was also a respected acting teacher, painter, and musician, a true artist in every sense. James brought heart and depth to every role, even the silly ones. He passed away in 2015, but his spirit still makes us smile. James Best, then a master of mayhem in Hazzard County. Now, a beloved icon whose legacy is anything but dipstick. Tom Wopat, the smooth-talking, fast-driving Luke Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. Back in the day, he was half of the dynamic Duke duo, smart, steady, and always ready to outwit Boss Hogg and outrun Roscoe in the General Lee. But Tom wasn't just an actor, he was a singer too. After Dukes, he hit Broadway, earning Tony nominations in shows like Annie Get Your Gun and releasing albums that blended country, jazz, and blues. His voice, both on screen and on stage, has stood the test of time. While he's faced a few bumps in the road, Tom's still performing, recording, and showing fans that the Duke spirit lives on. Tom Wopat, then a Hazzard County hero. Now a seasoned star still chasing the music and the memories. John Schneider, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed Bo Duke who stole hearts and flew the General Lee like it had wings. In the Dukes of Hazzard, he was all charm, horsepower, and rebel pride, a country boy through and through. But John didn't stop when the show did. He launched a successful country music career in the 80s, scoring hits like I've Been Around Enough to Know. He also became a producer, director, and even founded his own film studio in Louisiana. Off-screen, he's faced tough times, including the heartbreaking loss of his wife, Alicia, in 2023. But through grief, he's shown strength, keeping her memory alive in his work and music. Today, John's still singing, still acting, and still inspiring fans with honesty, heart, and that classic Duke grit. John Schneider, then the wild Bo Duke. Now a country soul with a powerful story to tell. Sonny Schroyer, the man behind the badge as Deputy Enos Strait on the Dukes of Hazzard. With his boyish grin, southern drawl, and sweet crush on Daisy Duke, Enos was the good-hearted cop fans couldn't help but love. Sonny made Enos so popular, he even got his own spin-off show, Enos, taking his charm all the way to the big city. But his career goes way beyond Hazzard County. Sonny appeared in films like Forrest Gump and The Rainmaker, and on TV in everything from In the Heat of the Night to Matlock. Off-screen, he's known for his kindness, faith, and staying true to his southern roots. Now in his late 80s, Sonny Schroyer remains a fan favorite, a gentle soul who brought heart to a wild ride. Sonny Schroyer, then the lovable Enos. Now a quiet legend of classic television,